up, everyone? Hope nonke lapha emakhaya you ready for another jam-packed show. Igama lami Maraza kwena ngithi Forefront Army salute. I welcome you to another episode of your favorite youth media show, B Media Wise. Now, there's going to be some awesome things happening, and it's great to see the numbers growing each week. I must say, siyathanda ukuthi sikhulume sixhumane futhi nani. Now, remember, you guys make the show, and you are the show. So check out our Facebook page and Twitter page and be a part of our B Media Wise family. Over the last couple of weeks, the best entries into our Be a Cell Phone CJ competition have started uploading and getting themselves ready to be viewed by you. Be sure to connect there to see the best clips. You might even get those creative juices running for your own entries, yabo? Now, as per usual, we have the best lineup right here. Nkhuluma nge-Cell School, Be a Cell Phone CJ. But for now, let's visit Mpinche Tekazi Ujojo, who's giving us tips on being a mobile movie maker. Every week, she's going to be showing everyone how to enter the competition and get your movies to us. And remember that there is a fully paid 3-year Boston bursary up for grabs. So enough from me for now, and over to you, J.O.
Hello? Oh my god, guys, you'll never believe Uguti wins again. So there I am getting ready for a school lesson, and you'll never believe who was standing outside my house ever so casually, looking ever so handsome. UMXO. Ebelinde mina, so we can walk to school together. Best walk of my life. Yes, how different characters appeal to people. But that's not what I'm worried about. So, Geet Lava walking down the road, and then Tabi's mom drives past, and Tabi was in the car. You should have seen her turning her head, Ranch. Like she was in the Kruger National Park or something, just spotted a lion or a leopard. And it's so awkward. That's why I've been avoiding her all day, because I know how she feels about MX. Uzati, Joe, what the heck are you doing with him? Yamaz now Tabi Gutsunjan. But also, I guess I have to put my nerves aside and just go see her, because I'll come to the poetry session this afternoon. Speaking of which, I should go before she gets even more angry. Okay.
So guys, remember last week we were busy speaking about abuse and all that stuff, no? So now this week kind of also relates to it. So what's gonna happen is, you know what? I'm actually gonna need a breather. There's a quick issue that I need to sort out ASAP, no? Give me 5 minutes. Joe, a word with you, please.
Hey Tabs, sorry I'm late. What's up?
Being late is the least of your problems right now. What you need to explain to me is why Kirobone walking around with MXO. Please, enjoy it.
Tabi, can you calm down? We were just walking together.
Have you lost your mind? Dude, the one moment you hate the guy and then the next he's walking you to school. Joe, it seems like you've changed. It used to be so cool, but you've just lost it.
Tabi, how can you say that?
Joe, for the past few days, you've been late. You've been acting up. You don't even have time for me anymore. And what's worse is that you're hanging out with the wrong guy. Joe, he is a bad influence.
Tabi Almazi, you don't know him. And we have a lot in common, actually. And I'm not acting up. I'm just going through a rough time at home.
Really? How is it so bad that you can't even tell me?
Yes, Zin, Tabi, Uma uyagula. And she really needs to be with me and my gran right now.
Joe, look, I'm sorry, okay? But you should have told me. No, wait. How does MXO fit into this whole thing?
Yes, Tabi, I promised I wouldn't tell. So I'm going to see you.
You know what, ne? Joe, I'm your friend, and I'm here for you, ne? But you need to stop acting so out of character. Joe, we're about to learn about how characters evolve. We begin the one way, right developer, and then we're fulfilled. Be careful how you're fulfilled, Joe. I don't want to be the one who says, especially about MX. Joe, you're digging a deep hole for yourself, and I don't know if you're going to be able to get out of it. Hassan.
Okay, so I totally wasn't expecting to tell Utabi ngale situation gama. Godwa I guess the situation kind of forced me to. But it just makes me so angry how she judges Umko. I mean, she doesn't even know him. I guess if I had a conversation with Miss Haley Burr about characters and getting to know them. Okay, Utabu Tlanguti in my life story, Umko is the bad guy, and I'm the good girl who's going through all of this drama and losing herself in the process. Angazi ukuthi ngizomenza kanjani ukuthi abone. she needs to understand, but I can't tell about Mpo's sister. And I just don't know how to get her to see Ukuthi he's not that bad. Yes, Lendab, it's making me think about my Vusilela story. Like, the whole idea about bad characters and good characters. Mhlawumbe, if I work on my own character, I'll be able to address this whole type of issue. Ngimenze ukuthi abone ukuthi kwenzakalani. I should probably speak to her brother though, because Umandla knows everything. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
My head feels like it's going to explode with all this info Jojo is sharing with us, but I'm not complaining. She's a true inspiration. Considering how young she is, you guys can do it too, Njalo. I can't get over this never-ending drama of Jojo, and I can't wait to see where all this is taking us. I have become hooked onto Jojoville. It's not too late to learn from Jojo how you can make your own amazing movies. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Follow the lessons and start making your own films. Every single week, we get you guys the lesson and you are all set to go and make your very own movie. Don't be a slap chip, man. The worst that can happen is you win some cash money, some airtime, or even a great shot at fame. And don't we all want a little fame? Now, when we get back from his dollar, we'll check out more of PM Mobile Movie Maker with J-O-J-O.
StudyMate is a series of study guides and DVDs created specially to help you ace your final exam. The StudyMate study guides and DVDs are available for all your key subjects like English, physical sciences, accounting, mathematics, and many more. Get your StudyMate revision material now from selected CNA stores, or you can call us on 011-482-4053. Or you can visit our website on www.studymate.co.za for more information.
Siyanamukela futhi kwi-P Media Wise. Here's the deal. If you follow Jojo each week, she's going to be sharing with us tips on making movies on your mobile. When you have made the movie, send it in and be a great inspiration for your community. Now, you can be on TV and win prizes, great prizes, like a fully paid Boston Media bursary and loads of cash prizes. Check out Facebook for more information. P Media Wise. Now, I can't wait to find out what is happening next. So let's check back in with P, a mobile movie maker with Impinche to Jojo.
Hey, Mandla.
Hey, Joe. What's up? Every time I hear from you, you seem to have some sort of dilemma.
Gubuyaz, you wouldn't be able to deal. Got to again, it's your sister, Manj.
Oh, the drama queen. What has she done now? Tell me.
Okay, ungwadele because uthi I've got a bad judge of character. Lokho kwangenza ngicabanga ngestory sami. You see, I do have characters. Ukuthi nje ngihluleka ukuthi ngwaleya out kanjani so people can see who they are.
So cool. I'm supposing you watch Generations, right?
I wouldn't miss an episode.
Okay, cool. So, like with Generations, right, you get to meet a character and you go through their world and you understand their experiences and you become attached to them to the point that you begin to root for them no matter what.
Yeah, so he's the good guy,
Exactly. And this is who we call the protagonist in the story. He's really the hero of the story, right? And then we meet other characters that add to your protagonist, and then the drama starts to unfold, and we meet the antagonist.
Let me guess, like you said, the bad guy.
Yep, he's the bad guy. And in Generations, the bad guy would be...
Kenneth Mashaba.
Yeah, you've got it. Kenneth Mashaba. And in this case, he's the antagonist because he took Spusa's company away from him, you know? And the antagonist here is really something that's holding our hero from getting to his goal, you know, his dream, his end point. So it's also important to remember that the antagonist is not really always a person. It can be something. It can be anything. Trying to swim across a river, trying to get to the end of a flight of stairs, you know, if you're disabled.
Okay, Nyaguza Nemand, but there's something I've noticed. All the heroes always have something that they're lacking. Yini point yellow.
Yeah. See, them lacking something, you know, could be lacking money, could be having fear, all makes it that much difficult for them to get to their end goal, you know. So as the story goes on, we get to be able to see how they grow and how they develop with the story. Like Spusiso, right? After his company was taken away from him, he learned that he had to make some sacrifices, you know, and he teamed up with a company that he didn't really like at the time. And this was all to form an even better company.
It was so emotional. Spusiso like won a lot of hearts and interest from that.
Yeah. I think you're getting it now. So the emotions of the character are important because they add to the journey of the character, right? And they add to the events of the character and how the character responds to these events. So without the emotions, really, we don't buy into the character, because as the audience, it's a character that we buy into, because the emotions are what adds the heart to the story. So we like generally to watch people that are going through problems that we might be facing, because we sort of get them.
Yes, Mandla, you're really, really good at this. I think you're going to be my hero now. But I should get home, so it's like one.
Cool, man. Let me walk you out.
Okay, cool. Okay, so a lot happened with uThabi namhlanje. Kodwa ngizoyilungisa le ndaba, nizobona. And also, I've kind of been thinking about Umxo. I mean, he's totally amazing. But no, not amazing in that way. Just... Okay, anyway, so we learned a lot about characters today. So we know that within a story, you need to have a protagonist, someone who's going to be the hero of your story. Bese kuba ne antagonist, someone who's the villain of your story, like the baddie. Kodwa ke, this person doesn't have to always be a person. It can be anything that's holding your character back from what they need to achieve. Then, of course, the protagonist must have something that is lacking, a flaw. So basically, they're one way in the beginning of the story, and at the end of the story, they're in another way. And this is how your character changes. Then there's emotions. So while the hero goes through his journey, the audience will experience the different emotions that the hero is going to go through. But with all of these events and the elements that the character goes through, the audience is going to end up having a soft spot for your hero. And this means that your story will have a lot of heart. So guys, with all the events and the elements that hold the character back, the audience should end up having a soft spot for your hero. So loko kusho ukuthi your story will end up having a lot of heart. So with all the knowledge that we gained today, you need to go out and find different characters and explore them. And by doing this, you'll add a lot of heart to your story. Godbage, tomorrow is another day, and I should totally sort things out with Tabi. And maybe I'll even get to hang out with MX. Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Well, thanks a lot, Jojo. So today, Jojo discovered that a good story has a protagonist and an antagonist. The protagonist goes through events and challenges that keep him from reaching his goals, which is where the antagonist comes in. And this is not always a person. It could be an obstacle. This way, once the hero has overcome all those challenges, the audience will have grown fond of them. And that way, your story will have heart. Even though I get the feeling Jojo was talking about a different kind of heart. So, Yabona, protagonist, hero, antagonist, villain. Let's look at the previous Jojo episode as an example. Jojo is a protagonist in her story. She's the girl that wants to give everyone an equal chance. Oh, shame. But she has a problem. The antagonist. Her mom is sick and is miles away. And here in Jozi, her friend doesn't seem to approve of her newfound interest on MX. Now she has all these things to deal with, and knowing Jojo, she will have it figured out in no time. Her story is hearty, right? We love our little hero Jojo, ne? Of course we do. Guess until Zayoge, we'll get to see more of Jojo and how she handles all the madness in her life. People have been sending us some clips about Zabo. So now guys, let's go and check out what other citizen journalists have been doing around the country.
Hello, my name is Tato, and I'm going to interview a few learners who are going to tell me about school swag. Yeah, some people wear skinny pants and some others wear three-quarters. So I'm going to interview a boy named Hanyane, and here he is here. So, Mr. Hanyane, why are you wearing skinny pants? How do you feel when you wear skinny pants?
I like these skinny pants of mine. It's like a chain. So, I like to go with them because, like, in which maybe you might not think it's cool, but I think it's, like, cool in a way. So I follow this trend, and actually, besides the fact that it's a trend, they're really warm pants, 100% cotton, and 100% Egyptian cotton. So
okay, yeah, thank you for that long explanation. This is all nice and things. I'm going to interview another one who's wearing three-quarters. Like I said, I'm going to interview another one who wears three-quarters. They call him AKA Nigerian for mom, Mr. Emmanuel. So, Emmanuel, tell me, why you like wearing three-quarters?
Joe, of course, it makes the air come into my ankle. You see? As you can see, it's also swag. It makes me unique. You see, and it shows off my wool-like socks.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
I am welcome to any day.
Here I'm going to talk to a girl who's a top learner in our grade. I'm going to ask her, since she's looking so neat, what she thinks about those boys who wear 3/4 and skinny pants and do the funny hairstyle and try to alter the school uniform.
Hi, Pato. So I feel that school uniform was created so that people could look presentable for a certain occasion. But when the problem occurs when people start mingling it so that it suits them. There's nothing with getting things to suit you. Yes, I believe that we have a right to freedom of expression. But then there's a limit when it comes to certain things.
All right, the CCJ competition for 2013 is open. Get onto our Facebook page and check out how you can be a mobile citizen journalist or a mobile movie maker and win amazing prizes. Now, we will be going through some more of your entries throughout the show. Kodwa kwamanje ngicabanga ukuthi isikhathi sokuthi siyo-checker some more citizen journalists. So, my journalist, take it away.
About the ice cream man and the chocolate lady. I'm Shayla, and I used to love ice cream man. I used to buy some in every single day.
So what do you feel about the chocolate man and the chocolate lady?
Okay, we do not have certificates, or we do not have something saying that or stating that like these products he has been selling to our learners is 100% safe. So there can be any product, there can be anything harmful to our learners. Okay, himself or any other person, they can come closer to school, or they can trade Zaha, any kind of drugs to our learners. So what are we going to do? So we do not have like 100% safety, or we do not have valid certificates that or saying that okay we should buy from him. The second point is we have tuck shops in our school. If any learner wants to buy anything, they can go and they can buy from tuck shop. You can tell me there's a difference between prices. Okay, I understand, but we must also understand that tuck shop, the people running the tuck shop, they are paying high amounts to school to hire and to sell this stuff to the learners. So now, while they are paying to school, and while ice cream man doesn't pay anything to school, so it's unfair. While she's paying so much to school, and because of him, she will not be able to sell her stuff. Then we have the easy control or easy method of controlling tuck shop or lady and Uncle Yahoo working in the tuck shop. We can easily go and we can easily check if something expired, if something unhealthy, or if there's any health problems. But it's very difficult for us to control outside.
But don't hesitate to share with us the news that is happening around your community. Inspire people. Make it on your phone. The details are on our Facebook page, EP Media Wise. Now, there's one more thing that is more stressful than matric. Worrying about what to expect and where you can get all the necessary info. Well, South School is here for you. Blah, blah. Let's go and check out what's in store for us on South School Kuleli Vig. Remember that time you had a math teacher that spoke way too fast and you couldn't make sense of what he was saying? And then he got hit in the face with a soccer ball during break and the swelling made him sound like a Teletubby? But then you got hit in the face with a soccer ball and had a concussion for a week? And when you got back to class, you had no idea what was going on and it felt like your head was going to explode? No problem. Cell School offers free daily video lessons on Mixit for grade 10 to 12 in maths, maths literacy, physical sciences, life sciences, and accounting. Cell School, we've got your back.
Hey guys, hope you're all enjoying your holidays and having loads of fun. Check out Cell School on Mixit every weekday where you can download lessons for grades 10 to 12. We offer a range of subjects like mathematics, life sciences, physical sciences, English first additional language, accounting, and maths literacy, all for free. All you need to do is head on over to Mixit, Trade Post, Mixit Reach, Education, then Cell School, and bang, you're ready to download. Don't forget, we're back on Mixit every weekday from the 8th of April. Cell School, we got your back.
Baba, there are more than 70,000, that is 7-0 people on South School. Izinkulungwane ezingamashumi ayisikhombisa. You know, if you're not on right now, somebody just got more information than you did. Well, hope you guys paid good attention and that you will grab this opportunity with both hands. And if you are available on Mixit, you can totally get your education on your cell phone. South School, and they are also there to help you in some tricky situations. So keep in touch and you get your very own teacher on your cell phone. Now, everyone has been sending in some of those CCJ clips. That's right, cell phone citizen journalism clips. If you only clicked in now, then it's time you check out our Facebook page and start the catch-up, because those smart boys and girls at home are getting prizes. And you, with your fancy cell phone that hasn't been sending us clips, are getting nothing.
Hi everyone, my name is Consilia Gumbo. Today I'm going to show you the interesting story that everyone has been avoiding. My topic is about comments versus science. There is a myth that says, actually it's not a myth, it's a beef between comments students and science students. So today I'm going to interview each learner from comments students and each learner from science students. I'm trying to understand the beef between the two, because like they are both students but they are both rivals for each other. Sawubona sisi njani? Siyabonyaphila. Sawubona. Lona uThuli wakathara. Ngizombuza-ke uThulisile ke yena wenza ama-comments. Ngizombuza-ke sithi uzizwa kanjani abantwana bama-science?
From my point of view, njengoba nabo they have this, like it's like a phobia against comment students, as if like we are not good enough to them. But it seems like we're doing something that's going to be equal, especially if you look at the industry well, these things are equal. It's either when you go to study in the institution, it contains 3 years or 4 years. If you want to be a chartered accountant, it can take you 8 years. Same as it applies as being a doctor. So I don't see why we should always like quarreling about this thing. And Mina, from my point of view, they should stop doing that. It really, really makes us feel otherwise.
So according to you, what you are trying to say is that who is the genius between common students and science students?
The only thing I can say is we are all equal. We are equal, even though when it comes to degrees and stuff and like that, and occupation, we are equal. There are also those minimum jobs that are low, also applies in science. There are also jobs that are just down there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Phyllis. Okwamanje ngizo-interview uBrenda Nyawa, yena-ke wenza ama-science. Brenda, into engathanda ukuyisho kuwe, siyazi ukuthi ama-comments anendlela yayo yokwenza izinto, ngithi nama-science nayo anendlela yayo yokwenza izinto. Kodwa ikhona lento le ekhona phakathi kwabo boyi-two, ngathi yimpi kahle kahle. Kodwa into efuna ukuyazi mina namhlanje ukuthi iphi lena yona vele imbangela yakhona, isiqalo sakhona yini?
Yeah, it's like it's fight who's the best and who can conquer in this educational industry. But from my point of view, we all have a good impact and we all have a good lead like as a brighter future. Basically, comments. Without our comment students, we wouldn't have money. But then without our science students, that money would have been produced. So it's like we work hand in hand. Although there is beef amongst us, right, we still work together, even though things are
Now, last month, it was Human Rights Day, and we asked all of you beautiful people to start sending us your clips in our Freedom of Expression competition. All our winners will be announced on next week's episode, as well as our Facebook fan page. So please do tune in to see who gets the big prize. Guys, I've just been hit by a great idea. I gotta write it down before I work magic on that camera phone of mine. But before that, connect with us on Facebook and tell us what you think of our show. Check out what we have for you online, or just be a fly on the wall. Now it has come that time of the day where we have to say goodbye, bye-bye, but we will be with you next week. because with P Media Wise, we help you get informed, give your opinion, and get smart. From me and the team, Nkosiyam Sanncane, bye-bye. See you next week.